In terms of guys that we can target on the waiver wire, I know a big question right now is surrounding Spencer Ware of the Chiefs, who went down with a concussion. He might not be in. And then Jamal Charles is dealing with that knee injury still. So one of the big waiver wire teams that we're looking at is the Chiefs.
But yeah, Charkandrick West, I think, again, based on a necessity and based on those bye weeks, you look at the Jacksonville matchup, Charkandrick West is one guy that has done it before. So I think based on a necessity, he's going to, if again, Jamal Charles ailing knees and Dr. James Andrew visits just isn't ready for week 9, you got to plug him in there. I mean, in some deeper leagues, I know Charkandrick West started last week for some teams because it was just the RB2 in the Chiefs offense, which we know can be used from time to time. The other confusing situation on the short week is there in Tampa Bay. You had Jaquiz Rogers in a walking boot. So now you're down to Anton Smith. You might remember him from his days with the Falcons. And then Peyton Barber, they re-signed Mike James, who was a fantasy darling for a moment in time a few years ago. So, I mean, we're really getting to the nitty-gritty of these depth charts, and it's going to be splintered. I really think when you look at Tampa Bay, you look at Kansas City, and then not only that, the Saints have a little bit of a situation with Ingram getting benched. Last week, Tim Hightower comes in. I think that's a new running back by committee because they don't trust Ingram to hang on to the ball. And if you remember, at the end of last year, Hightower won a lot of people fantasy championships with his play in Week 16. Lots of new names being elevated due to necessity, due to injuries, because Jaquiz Rogers, if you look at his physical stature, he wasn't built for 25-plus carries a game, and now he's really paying for it. So I think Charkandrick, I think Anton Smith, Peyton Barber, and Tim Hightower will be the most added names off the waiver wire this week at running back.